We're back here with head WPI football coach Chris Robertson, and fresh off a bye week, Chris, headed for your longest trip of the year, going to Washington, D.C. to play Catholic. First, just to tell me what a football team does over this bye week.
Yeah, so, the uniqueness of WPI with the quarter system, our guys were in finals last week, so it's always a great week for them to have the ability to really kind of bear down and finish their classes off on a strong note and, lighten the load from the football perspective. The other great thing about it is just getting guys back to being as healthy as possible halfway through the season. 5 down, 5 left, and, we're going into the second half of the season, relatively healthy, and guys are feeling a little bit fresher than they did a couple of weeks ago.
And how about for the coaches? Obviously extra time to prepare for Catholic, maybe look ahead also at the 4 opponents, also opportunity to do some self-scouting, some downtime, recruiting.
Yeah, absolutely. All of those things. Self-scouting is important for us to take kind of a look at ourselves and see the things that we're doing, where our tendencies lie. Recruiting is year-round, but yes, we had the chance to focus on, reaching out and getting some high school games, talking to a higher number of recruits on a weekly basis last week than we had the previous, couple of weeks too. And, the chance for us to recharge our batteries and get ready for the home stretch.
And let's, before we look ahead, let's look back. Maine Maritime, homecoming victory, 51-20. Offense, a dominant first half performance, 448 yards, 24 plays, working on all aspects. Talk about the offensive performance.
Offensively, to be able to put 34 points on the board in a half against anybody is fantastic. They did a great job of drives, of big plays, and so it was a great first half for us. Defensively, to be able to pitch a shutout, in the first half as well was great. Second half was a little bit different. We got some younger guys in the game, gave up some things like that, and again, there's tremendous room for improvement. It was a great crowd, great homecoming win against a tough and scrappy Maine Maritime team.
And now you turn your attention to Washington, D.C., go down and play Catholic. Your second overnight trip of the year. What challenges do the Cardinals present?
Yeah, they've even though they've struggled in the win-loss column, they've had a couple of overtime games against some good teams. They are scrappy, they are tough, they're athletic at their skill positions. So I think, without a doubt, I think you can add that to the fact that this is our longest trip of the year. We're leaving on Thursday. We're going to stop halfway at a hotel, practice on the road. So just, guys not sleeping in their own bed the night before a game, it affects them a little bit. So I think this is kind of a mental toughness week to be able to come back, kind of get the cobwebs off of everything after a bye and take a long trip against a team that's, doesn't have anything to lose. They're a good football team that's I think close to, getting a win this year. And, we've got to make sure that we're doing everything the right way and having a great amount of mental toughness to be able to take a long trip and play well.
And in the NUMAC, you see so many vaunted running attacks at Catholic likes to throw the ball. Does that present a different type of challenge defensively?
Yeah, we've struggled at times defending the pass. I think we've got a good beat on the things that they're doing. 2 out of their top 3 leading pass catchers are out of the backfield. So that in itself presents a unique challenge of being able to not only defend the vertical pass game, but also 2 running backs that are great in open space. So they definitely present some unique problems that we've got to be able to take care and just kind of always knowing where those guys are in the pass game, and at the same time being able to put some pressure on the quarterback.
Great. WPI and Catholic at noon on Saturday, October 19th, and then alternating home and away games from that point forward. WPI back at home on Saturday the 26th against Merchant Marine. Coach, best of luck this week against Catholic, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Rusty. Roll Tide.